Today we are starting our first moto road trip. We are heading to Manny, Louisiana, which is about a 5.5-hour ride according to my navigation here. Meeting up with a friend, super excited about this. This will be the longest stint I have been on my bike for one single ride. I've been on it for maybe say an hour, hour and a half before, but now being on it for a 5.5-hour ride is a long time. I'm packed up. I got my NC750 loaded down, the front loaded, back bag loaded, and my tank bag loaded right here. I wish I had more space. I wish I had my pannier racks right here, but I think we're set. It's only going to be a weekend trip, today, tomorrow, and then head back Sunday. But wow, am I super excited. We got a little bit of highway riding, and then the rest of the route I've really never been on, some of these roads through Louisiana that we're going to be going through. So pretty excited for that. Looks like a really nice scenic ride. We're actually staying at like this golf resort. We were going to meet in Monroe, I believe it was, but every single place was booked. Everything was sold out. I don't know what's going on up there, you know. I think the only thing in Monroe that I know about is Duck Commander, Duck Dynasty. You all seen that show? I think that's up there. So, and that's about, I believe, 30 minutes from where we're staying. So I don't know, maybe we'll ride up there one day and check that out. It should be a really fun trip and a really exciting ride. I'm not going to bore you guys with too much. I mean, I could talk the whole route, you know what I mean? But I'm about to get on the highway up here after, I think I got one more light after this, and I'll be on the highway. It'll be steady driving. I'll check back in with you guys once we hit in Louisiana, which should probably be about, I don't know, hour and a half before I hit Louisiana. And I'll touch base with you guys, let you know how it's going. Anyways, see you here shortly. All right, so we are officially in Louisiana here. There's our rest area, and we're gonna actually be veering off the interstate here shortly. I'm more familiar with the New Orleans route right there. That's a pretty cool route. You go past the abandoned Six Flags. I'm sure a bunch of you have seen that online. It's real cool because right on the interstate, just as you're driving by it, you clearly see it right there. It's really cool. Like, you don't even got to get off the road. You can see the coasters and everything still standing right there. Hey everyone, just checking in with you. We are now in, I believe, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So far the ride's been pretty good. It's definitely gotten a little hot. I had to take off my jacket. I like riding with my jacket a little bit better because it blocks the wind. It just more feels, you know, I don't got my shirt flapping on me. I got a compression shirt underneath. But yeah, you can see there's LSU. So LSU's up that way. I've been to Baton Rouge a couple times actually, but I've never taken the route I've taken. I always went to the main highways. And we've been on some pretty big highways this whole route. I never really got onto those back roads. Oh, that was a bump that I really wanted. But at least we're learning this route in a pretty good pace here so far. A little bit of traffic picking up here. I don't know if I'd say traffic. We're rolling steady, stopping bumper to bumper. But this is road we're on right now. Maybe a few minutes back the other way, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes or something like that would be New Orleans. So you got that New Orleans traffic on this road we're on right now. And this says we're going to be on this, I don't know, it says 3 miles. It's weird. My navigation, like back I'm using Google Maps, by the way. A little while back, it told me, hey, get off in X amount of miles. I didn't follow it, but the get off was like you got off the off ramp and then back on the highway. I'm like, yo, what the heck is this thing trying to do? So I don't know what Google Maps is doing there. Maybe it was telling me to take a break. I have no idea. But shortly after that, I did have to stop and fill up, get my first tank of gas, and gosh, I needed it. So I was probably, at that first fill up, I was probably, I guess, an hour and a half, hour and 45, something like, probably more close to an hour 45, 2 hours on the road, somewhere around there. And oh, mama mia, was my butt numb. Oh, sweet. Check out this big bridge here. Awesome. Look at that. Nice big bridge. You can see it kind of got that classic Louisiana feel down there. That's probably a school right there, if you guys can see. Yeah, I've never been this way on I-10. We've always gone to New Orleans and stopped. Other than that, we go the other way, Florida and Atlanta and stuff. But I believe me see. All right, no, so that's got to be Baton Rouge right there. Rouge. Oh, what is that? Classic military ship? Well, I don't know what that is right there. I got to check. Yo, I'm sightseeing way too much, huh, guys? I keep my eyes on the road. Okay. Port of Baton Rouge. Yo, this bridge is so cool. Check that out. It took my camera back. You guys get a catch of that? Yo, the picture perfect moment right there. Yo, that's so cool. Like just that old classic bridge. Awesome. So, all right, now we are on another highway already, and it confused me a little bit back there because it told me to turn, it looked like, but it's actually the highway. It was actually the highway just like cut underneath this bridge. It was pretty confusing. But anyways, we're on it, and we're just on a smaller highway back here. Definitely a lot more farmland, country land. You can smell it, and I love the smell of it. I really do. You know, you're in the city, and you smell exhaust, and you smell just the fumes. Out here you smell farm, you know. And I like the smell of that, you know. So definitely nice. We got a full tank of gas, so we should be good, but we'll probably definitely have to keep our eyes out for gas stations and stuff. You know, a lot of yous know, I wonder how you guys, this is my visor up, and I was with my visor down. I don't know which way sounds better for you guys to actually hear me. I'm not sure. And with it still going at decent speeds, I think my visor down will probably sound better. Out here in deep Louisiana, more northwest Louisiana, you know, even in Mississippi, it's vegetarian stuff. To eat vegetarian, it's hard. Y'all know we don't do vegan anymore because that was too hard. You know, for my wife and son being diabetic, it was too hard. And then it was just managing things and finding things to eat. Not really keeping up with it, but finding things to eat, you know what I mean? And then, so we went vegetarian, and it's much more easy to manage. But still, finding things to eat, and again, talking about being deep in Louisiana here, it's hard to find, you know, it's going to be hard to find places. I guess you get like salads and potatoes, stuff like that, you know. It'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. Everything we've passed so far has been like barbecue shacks, po' boys, you know, stuff like that. That's what's big here, po' boys, jambalaya, red beans and rice, which that's an option if they don't use any meat stuff in it, you know. Well, also in Louisiana, which you also pass a lot, is daiquiri shops. They love daiquiri shops here. I don't know about where we're headed, like this type of area, but down south Louisiana, you got daiquiri shops everywhere, you know. All right, so I have no idea where in Louisiana we are. The Google Maps doesn't tell you every time. But let me tell you, I have been on this bridge going over this swampland for miles, like holy smokes. And you can feel, again, being over swampland here, it gets colder. Like, it's hot outside. I don't know the exact temperature, but just going over this, you can feel the temperature drops, and it gets cooler because you got all that water down below you, but it's all swamp. And this bridge has been going, it must end up here shortly. We've been on this for a while, and I can't really show you. Yeah, it looks like it ends up here. As you can tell, we're in deep Louisiana, right? Swampland. You're seeing out there swamp, and I'm seeing like hunting. They call them hunting blinds, where people get up them, and I don't know, I don't hunt, but there we go. Wow, good night. That bridge was long. Look, you can see some of it down there. There's still water and swampland down there. I don't know if you guys can see through the camera. I don't know if you guys can see that well. What is that? Oh, it's like an oil pipeline, I believe, out there. Old train bridge. That's got to be what that is, because there was over back on the roads, we were back there with all the farmland. It like turned into farmland. We passed like a buffalo farm or something. There was a bunch of buffalo. I wish I was recording, because that was pretty cool. And then up with the visor. And then after that buffalo farm, there's a bunch of like oil, what do you call them? God, all I smell is barbecue. I smell barbecue. Must be this right here, Billy's. Must be that or something. But anyways, you saw those oil things? You know, what do you call them? Yeah, that's what I smell right now is Billy's barbecue. That's not what we want. But it's pretty interesting. These backcountry roads are just, again, you never, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, what the heck? That's an interesting store. Yo, check this road out that we're on. We just got off on our exit. That Alexandria one we saw. And I don't know how well you guys can see again, but it's just a 2-lane road, right? And on either side is all water. It's all swamp, like it just goes down. And you see Louisiana with a lot of flooding, a lot with the hurricanes and stuff. It's so crazy just seeing it. Like right down there, this whole thing is just water on both sides. It's swampy water, like, you know. You see all the green and moss and all the leaves and stuff on it. It's just crazy. It's really cool, you know. It talk about like swampland and stuff. It's just you're surrounded with it. It's like this country road goes forever. I have been on this for so long now, and it's just straight with nothing. No places to stop, gas, food, and I'm getting hungry. I still got half a tank, so we're good there. But wow, this goes forever. Can you guys see those water farms out there, and they got those little buoys? I'm not sure if you guys could see that, but there's tons of them. I've been passing tons of them. I honestly think they're crawfish farms, because there's big bodies of water and then little tiny buoy things all over, you know. I honestly think they are crawfish farms. Be my only guess, at least. But anyways, I guess I'm gonna keep on this straight road of nothing, which is nice. I honestly like it, minus the bumps. So I had to stop in this town to fix my bag. It was just getting a little loose. As you see, it straps down into the gas tank, but I think we're good now. We'll tuck this stuff in here. I think it just adjusted with all the highway riding, because I mean it's on there pretty good, you know. I think with all the vibration. But look at this little town. There's their like general store. Must be mowers and stuff. But look at this building right here. This is really cool. I don't know what it is. It's old Coca-Cola, it says. But it's got like, you guys want to go over there and check it out? I don't know what it is. Let's walk across and see. What is this? It's an old Coke building. You can see that's the road we came down on. But it's all caved in and it's growing up in there. It's all overgrown. I don't know if you guys can see. Look it. I don't know if you just see me, but that's not a reflection. It's all overgrown inside it. It's not just a reflection of the stuff. But look at the Coca-Cola stamped inside and the old door. Oh, it looks like they're remodeling it. Huh. I don't know. That's cool though. That's a really neat building. But we're gonna turn right here and get on another highway. And I need to find something to eat. I think there's a Burger King up here, and I can get a Impossible Whopper, some fries, and a Coke. That'll be good. And I'll probably just top off since we're there. But I had to take a look at that. I don't know. It looked like there was something in there because they had, I don't know if you guys saw when I was up there. There's a little chime. The door was open, and then there was a chime. So I don't know if someone's living upstairs or something. I don't know. It's really strange. I'd love to go in there. I should have opened it and seen if someone was there. Anyways, let's get back on the road. All right, so we ate up, got our Impossible Whopper, and now it's taking me through some back roads before I get to the highway, I believe. I don't know, guys. This town I'm driving through right here, I don't know what it is. But there's nurseries everywhere. Like for plants and flowers, like everywhere. Like there's so many. I don't know, they must have good weather or soil or something up here. It's crazy. I mean, they're all over the place. Something must be good in the ground here. But now it's got me going through this neighborhood to get to the, hopefully, to get to the highway. Yeah, it must be spitting us out up here. Yeah, there we go. And I believe I got about an hour and 40 left until we get to the destination, Manny, Louisiana, some golf resort we are staying at. Okay, look at this. Oh, sweet. Nice little back road here. Make sure there's no, you never know in these small towns, you know. You're playing night, there's a stinking train barreling down at you. Alright, so now we're back onto main open road. We are stuffed, we are full. We're about to get back on the road. Touch with you guys shortly. Alright guys, so historical Camp Claiborne. And they got these buildings. Let's, you know what, we're gonna see what this is. Watch out, we got gravel. It told me to turn here, and I'm not sure what this really is. Camp Claiborne training. Oh, so it's an old, here, hold on, let me turn this camera off, put the bike in neutral. I'm gonna lower my kickstand. Let's see what this is, guys, because it told me to turn, and I was like, what the heck? Training at Camp Claiborne, the 82nd Infantry Headquarters, 1942. Someone's honking at me. Wow, this is really neat. I did not expect to find this. What do they got here? Southern Air Force. Oh, so they got a little museum of it all. That's cool. Wow. And see over here, they had these two little hut things. And then like this. Main gate. So that must be the main gate. Holy smokes. This is super cool. Check it out. Camp Claiborne bus station. So is that saying right there? Wow. Holy moly, this is cool. Alright, let's keep riding and we're gonna see what's down here. I mean, I'd love to go down some of these side roads. Wow. Super cool. So this whole thing must have been the base, and right there must have been the old road, I'm guessing. There's a lot of cutoffs. You can see these other roads going down yonder and right here. Birthplace of the 82nd Airborne. So there must be something down there. Man, I'd love to, kind of got a destination to get to, but wow. Alright, so I've been on this road for a while here now and seeing, like, I mean, there's cutoffs left and right all up into the woods here, and then it said birthplace of the, what was it, 82nd back there. Man, there's so much to explore right here. Again, I got a destination I want to get to, but good night. Like, that road goes all the way down there. Like, what's down there? Like, holy moly. I'd love to come here with my DR650. I don't know, that wouldn't be fun on the highways, you know, but, you know, like, gosh, there's so much stuff to ride out here. And maybe do moto camping. Wow. It's so neat. I didn't know if it would be right on the right on the road, right off it, but it looks like each one you got to drive out into the roads, like deep into the woods. But how cool. You know, if the weather's good on the way back, I think we might detour back into there, into a couple of these spots. Not the dirt paths, multi-use trails. Wow, it's just like trails upon trails here. Oh, heaven, heaven. Wow, so cool. But yeah, on the way back, I think we're gonna stop where it said birthplace of the 82nd and kind of explore in there and see what they have in there. So that'd be pretty cool. I don't know if you could see this, But take a look at my dash right there. Yo, there's that big bumblebee. I mean, that sucker is huge. Can you guys see it? He's like stuck right. He must have came up in through my window because it goes down there to let the air through. And I think he came up through there and he's stuck in between there. Yo, I gotta stop and get that sucker out. Imagine him coming loose and go, because I ride with my visor down a lot, you know? And coming through, shoop, right in my face. Yo, I'm stopping right here to get that sucker out before he slaps me in the face, comes up in there and stings me in the stinking eye. Oh my goodness. I just saw him. I honestly thought he was dead sitting in there, but no, lo and behold, he's trying to get out. So I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna let him get off here. Let me get a stick because I don't want to touch him. Yo, look at that thing. No, maybe he wants to stay. He's trying to crawl back in. Get out, dude. No, he's trying to crawl in. Oh dear, look at it. Get out. Scram. I need a smaller stick. Alright. Get out, dude. Get out. Get out. It's the last. See, I think he came up. There he is. Look at him. Look at that little guy. Scramboly. Oh, jeez. All right, wow, so we have been on a road for a while here. I am 22 minutes from our destination. It just cut us off one of the main highways and off onto this back road, so this must be what's gonna get us there. Nice little area. Seems pretty quiet. Again, the whole trip after we got out of the Baton Rouge, it was pretty much country riding anyways, and as you can see, like, everyone's got land, big pieces of land. Nice trees overhanging and everything. Really nice area. Everything's been small towns. It's like we drive it and within the next, I don't know, 10 minutes you're already out of that town. Then you hop in the next one, bam, you're out of that one. And that's what it's like the whole time. Like, they got welcome signs and then thanks for stopping by sign type things. Pretty cool. So, really neat little country towns here. They just got us on a nav here, kind of taking a lot of swervies up here. So we, again, just these back roads to get to it. But I don't even think where we are right now, I don't think there's main highways. I think it's all these kind of smaller back roads. And again, I'll take this all day over a big highway. And don't get me wrong, you cover good ground on the highway, but this is, I don't know, it's just nice, you know. It's not a crazy busy road. Everyone's cutting everybody off, and, you know, everyone's in a stinking rush. This is nice. You know, is that an old gas station, or they just got the sign? Texaco, the sign looks, oh, yo, it is an old gas station. They got them old classic pumps and everything. Wow. It's so cool out here. I've passed quite a few things that are just very antique, rustic. You know, it's real cool to kind of see that stuff. It's when you get out here into the country type parts, they kind of leave it. These old areas, old gas stations, buildings and stuff. I passed some abandoned schools, abandoned old stores, really old, like mom and pop shop type things, you know what I mean? But the schools, you can just see the old architecture in them. They're so cool. And when you get out here deep into the country, right, they kind of leave those things. In bigger cities, they tear them down and, hey, what can we develop the land into, you know, make it useful. But it's really cool to see that stuff really just left. And the architecture is just, it really brings you back. I mean, I'm not that old, but, you know, you see it in movies and stuff. It's really, really cool to see it. Look at these guys. Look at them. Don't worry, I'm not going to eat yous. I am not going to eat yous. All right? I got an Impossible Whopper. They're so precious. Why would you want to eat them? You know what I mean? Look at them. They're all cute. Try the Impossible Whopper next time. Oh, so we got some more. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these guys. Look at them. Oh, they're so precious. Look at them. So cute. Cypress Bend Resort. Okay, so it's right here. Patch Cabins down there. So, okay, so That's cool. It says 1.5 miles on this road right here. Oh, wow, this is nice. That's nice. Guess this is the resort. You can tell they got it freshly paved. Yo, I can't wait to get off this seat. Just for, you know, the longest I was off the seat was at the Burger King. But, wow. So I'll get off the seat for a second, get a drink, get this helmet off my head for a minute, and then we'll probably go for another ride. Again, I'm gonna meet my buddy up here, and then we're gonna go for a ride, probably catch some dinner, then come back, and then hit tomorrow. Tomorrow we plan on just riding around this whole area, exploring it, seeing what there is. I have no idea what's out here. Neither of us do. You know what I mean? Looks like a pretty cool little scenic area, and that's gonna be pretty fun.